Hey everyone, Ron here from HEISTMAN'S HIT THE ROAD. Welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we say goodbye to our stay at Chestnut Lake Campground in New Jersey and continue our journey north into beautiful New York State. Our first stop, a peaceful overnight stay at a charming harvest host located in Coxsackie, Owl's Hoot Barn. After recharging there, we hit the road again and make our way to Alpine Lake Campground in Corinth, where we settle in for an awesome 3-night stay. Jackie and I are so grateful for each and every one of you. Thanks for joining us on our adventures. We hope you'll stick around for more camping fun and travel stories. Let's get started right after this short introduction. It's time to leave Chestnut Lake, Thousand Trails. We've been here for 3 nights, and we're heading up to a harvest host. It's called Owl's Hoot Barn, and it's in New York State, just south of Albany. I say just south of Albany. That's going to be an overnight, and then we'll move up to Corinth, New York, to Alpine Lake, Thousand Trails. So we're almost ready to bring the slides in. Just got a few more things to do. We'll bring the slides in, and then we'll get it at hitch height. We'll get it on the hitch, and we'll get. So we'll see you there. Smooth sailing until we notice this just before our fuel stop. This piece of vinyl screw cover came loose out of the trim, not structural, just decorative. During our fuel stop, we decided to get it back up into place and secure it using a little bit of butyl tape. So we don't have any more trouble. Probably put a strip of Gorilla Tape here. Gotcha. Well, good morning. We're here at Owl's Hoot Barn. It's a wedding venue, harvest host in Coxsackie, New York. We had a very quiet night, a very nice stay. Little challenging getting in, but we're okay. We made it, and we'll be heading out today, heading up to Corinth, New York, to 1,000 Trails called Alpine Lake. So let me show you around here a little bit. It's a beautiful place. There's a view up the street the venue's located on. We came in from up there. You can see Owl's Hoot Barn. Very nice area, very quiet really. You can hear the highway way off in the distance. But of course that didn't bother us. We run a noisemaker at night and we had the generator going all night anyway. But very beautiful property. It was a bit challenging going in. As you can see, you could almost see my tire tracks here, pretty close to the ditch. You can see it right there. Pretty close to the ditch on the camper tires. But the biggest problem is, I really don't like dragging branches over the top of the camper. These are well under 14 feet. We're 13.7, 13.6, 13.7, and I can almost reach these. And I'm a short guy, so, I can reach 7 feet, so you can see what I'm talking about here. So we got into them pretty good. Now, what I should have done, because I didn't really know, is I probably should have drove out in the lawn through here. But what I did was I went back through here. Okay. And again, you don't want to get too far over to the right. I didn't want to get in these trees, or I probably would have went off into the grass to the right. You can see my tire tracks here. And coming through here, I had to make this corner. You can see the trailer tracks way over here, even though the truck was way over there. And you can see I gave him a nice little ditch because it's sunk about a foot there. I would say at least 8 inches. Had to pull this stake out, move it out of the way. It was about rubbing on the camper, and of course the camper was leaned over quite a bit when I got over here. And I had Jackie, she had to pull back on this stake so I didn't rub it. So that was a bit difficult, but we got in. So here we are. You can hear the generator running. The venue really is beautiful. There's been rabbits out in this field. They were out last night. They were out this morning, and you can see the grounds. They've got a lot of nice areas to sit. It's got a whole sitting area over there. You can see there's a travel van, a camper van beyond us, over the top of Max, and she came in last night as well. Said she had hiked in the Poconos yesterday and also swam in the Delaware River. And you can see more over there under that pavilion, more seating. We're outside the barn over here. Nice area. So you can see they have a seating area back here. There were some solar lights lit last night. I saw them back here. Now, I will tell you this. I spoke to the host yesterday about the branches, and unfortunately, immediately he started explaining to me that he's had bigger rigs than ours come in here without any problem. And it's like, well, you didn't have any taller than me. They don't get taller than 13 and a half. And I'll tell you this, RVers don't like to run their, $10,000+ roof under limbs anywhere, at a campground, at a venue, at a harvest host, anywhere. And I don't know, hopefully he listened. It's really peaceful back here. Look at that tree. Holy Moses. Beautiful. Beautiful back here, for sure. Maybe this is where the marriages take place, or they at least have the option of having it happen here. Beautiful setting, eh? Here's another smaller area. You can see the pulley in the window. And those metal chairs, I'll tell you, we used to have those at our home. We collected them and refinished a few. And if weight was not an issue in the camper, we'd have a set. But weight is an issue, so we don't. Seating area. I'm sure it's beautiful in the barn, but probably not going in there. They do a lot of work here, that's for sure. Things like that don't happen on their own. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit back there. How well you can see him in the grass back there to the right of the tree. He's a big old cottontail. There he goes. And I don't know if they have anything in there for customers or not. I would imagine. So if you're planning on having a wedding in Coxsackie, New York, and this isn't too far south out of Albany, down 87, and I'd look into this. Community fire pit. Yeah, for sure that's part of the venue in here. For sure. Old tag-along camper, old Ford truck, Kubota tractor. The only issue I had was access, that's all. We really didn't, they sent us a picture before we got here and let us know to come in that driveway, but we didn't know if we could drive on the grass, you know, when we got here. And then we texted the host and he did show up, but by then I was kind of committed to pulling, you know, pulling around that corner that I showed you where I rutted it up and coming out that way. I would have had to back up into the tree again to give myself room to come in this side of this, or the tree and the big rocks, to come through here. I was already committed over there to come through this way. Okay, we've had the Starlink out. Got good Starlink here. You can see the mud on the tires, so we got in there. But I put Maxi in 4 and didn't spin the tires at all and didn't mess up the lawn. And right here, I was up on the roof making sure there was no damage. And all these sticks, I yarded off the roof, so they all came out of that tree up front. A few days after leaving the venue, we received this note from the host. A couple days after that, we received another note saying they had the limbs removed. We then assured them that we enjoyed our stay and would stay again. We're safely at our new digs, Alpine Lake Campground, Corinth, New York. We're here for 2 nights, and then we'll be moving to New Hampshire for 21 nights. So, leaving here, driving through Vermont, destination, Kentucky, New Hampshire. I have a very large pavilion area. This section back in here, like across the power lines from where we are, it's all annual sites back here in the trees. And they have just a couple of bathrooms here. Have a big open field back here. And there's storage over there. They got a lot of campers stored over there and there's a lot of room. And over there behind the pavilion, you take your trash and recycling. Just down the road from where we're camped on the power lines, have a very nice basketball court. This is Power Line Road. So back here is, you know, your best chance really for Starlink. You can see we're set up here, and this is our site. We're on site 156. Now down at the end of the road, if you, this is the way out, so you would bear to the right, go down to the exit, and there's a playground right over there. There's the playground back in this location. Now the sites aren't very long. They're pull-through sites, but there's no way to park the truck, you know, in front of the camper. So that's why we're tucked in kind of beside it. Usually back in there, but I pulled in this time. But behind me here, in this open area under the power lines, is overflow parking. And as you can see, it's Father's Day weekend, so it's a Saturday before Father's Day. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Down at the office, they have wine tasting, brew tasting. You can buy wine and beer down there. They have a person selling golf carts. They have 4 or 5 campers down there to look at from a local dealer. They have live music. Up there is the area, you know, I said is all annual sites in the tree. Right across the road from where we are now. For whatever reason, this site did not have a picnic table. We didn't, you know, complain or ask for one. I just brought out our portable table so Jackie could put her plants out, get some sun. And we did get unexpected rain last night. It wasn't predicted, but it did rain a little, and her plants got watered, so she won't have to water them today. Here's the volleyball court at the park. So we parked down here right in front of the bathhouse, the office area, and the gate's right over here. So we're coming down here to see and to check out the festivities. We've got camper trailers down here to look at. We've got Cooley's Ice Cream over here. Kelly's Custom Carts. We've got a few carts down here to look at. I'm going to check out the Catalina. That's spacious.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Lots of extra room where you're standing there. I mean, I don't know what you'd put there, a chair or something maybe? There's no seating directly opposite the TV.
Yeah, I do not like that.
Yeah. The only real seating here is at the dinette. Or this, I imagine that's a sleeper sofa. Electric fireplace. There's your bathroom, typical. There should be a lot of room under there. Oh yeah, that's really deep.
Yeah, feel the cupboards.
Yeah,
Feel the
there.
doors.
Hey, it's lightweight, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd be able to pull it with a half ton, but it's lightweight.
Wait a little bit, pear kicks in, and then I have a Sack and Dog of Sunset, which is a blackberry wine. Almost comes off like a base of a sangria.
Want to try some sweet wine?
Never go wrong. It's the best way to try wine when it's already poured.
Oh yeah,
Ready to go.
it's ready to go.
We know.
Well, you like sangria, right?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna try
The cranberry's very
Okay.
good.
You know, I love cranberry.
Yeah.
That's cranberry wine. It's got, it's a blanc. So it's got a little different taste to it. The sugar.
Yes.
And this is your blackberry?
That's the
Yes.
blackberry. Yep, that's the.
You want me to
Sack and
film
Dog,
you
yep.
drinking that?
If you want
That's
to.
that's our number one. Tastes like juice.
You're not taking communion.
That was not for me.
Really?
Yep.
I'm
The peach
surprised.
maybe?
Is that
Let's see. This is the peach here.
okay?
You want to try that? And I'll try. I don't want to waste it, you know.
The peach is all peach.
Oh yeah, you can smell it.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be on the sweet side.
It's definitely.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely on the sweet side.
But then you get like the total peach at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm not going to drink the apple.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
This is about as close as I get to fruit in my diet.
Mhm.
Comes out of the bottle.
Like George.
Yeah, we're right.
Oh, you're ready now?
Where the outlets are in Lake George, you're heading towards the village on 9. We're about a half a mile on the right-hand side. Always going to be a rain day.
I'm too old now for that crap.
Well, what do you get in a bottle for that?
They're all $20.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, baby.
That's what my wife does. She has my wallet every time.
Oh yeah.
I never
yeah.
have money. Kind of, you'll sip it, you get pear on the front end, and then wait a little bit, and the kiwi kicks in.
Okay, we're going to check out the reflection toe behind. 345 RLTS. Show price $64,995. Is there washer dryer hookup? No.
Short storage, hanging, and then drawers. So there's just a drawer and shorts hanging up here, and then the dresser. Oh, Maybe there.
Well, let's go over there and open that sucker up. So this is all storage, closet area, and dresser drawer type things.
Yes.
That has it?
Yep.
Okay, washer dryer hookup.
And more hanging storage.
Yep. All right. And TV. Yeah.
There's actually
How
a
does
lot of storage.
does it feel a little heavier than the
Yes.
Catalina? Yeah. Pull out double trash can. Look at that.
But no dishwasher.
Furion residential. Looks like anyway. Fridge. Yeah, the for sure the cabinetry's heavier than the
Oh yeah.
last one.
Nice microwave.
Oh, it's a big microwave and stove. Yeah, very nice.
Nice pantry.
Yeah. Yep, and the seating arrangement's nice. You've got your Thomas Paine recliners directly opposite the TV and electric fireplace. Wow, that's huge storage.
Yep.
Wow, look at that. All pop-up outlet and USB.
Yep.
Nice. And I'm sure that's a sleeper.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Very nice.
This is a nice little camper.
It is.
Got geez, I don't know that there's how long is this thing? I don't know that's any smaller than ours.
It must tell somewhere on here.
Yeah, somewhere. It's okay. It seems to have as much room really as our fifth wheel.
Yep. I mean, and the appliances are way bigger than ours.
Yeah, well our bathroom's a little bit bigger. I think our shower's
bathroom
bigger.
is bigger.
We have a seated
Yes.
shower.
So that's where the room.
Yep.
Still got a plastic sink though.
That's where they ended up putting the washer dryer,
Yes.
where the shower would normally be.
Right.
Okay. And that's a queen bed, I'm sure.
Usually you willing to sacrifice.
Yeah. But I bet there's room for a
You
king.
could put a king in here,
Yeah.
definitely. There's room on the side, so.
They got
And
good
I like-
side tables.
Yeah, I like the side tables too because we have no storage.
No, we had to pull those little shelves out.
Yeah.
But if you did put a memory foam mattress on top of this one, then you would lose that access into these
A little.
because you're not going to sleep on this mattress.
You would a little bit, but you'd still have it. And it's got a lot
Yeah.
of storage.
All right, not bad. Grand design. So here are the Kelly's custom carts for sale. Yep, so step down bath in the back of this destination model Catalina. Oh, look at that. They're in there already. And it looks like it looks like, because this is a destination.
I love it.
And, yeah, glass doored shower. All right, so this is upper loft in the front. And you have to go up the stairs to get up there. Yeah, LG.
Cutlery drawer.
Yeah, yeah. Nice size oven, nice size microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pre-wired for solar. It's got the cup rinser.
Yes.
I'm there every day but Thursday.
Bye.
Yep.
Yeah, nice size pantry. Yeah.
Elevator.
Yep.
Storage.
Yep.
You got, look at the other loft.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. There's the rear loft. You know, it's accessed by a straight set of stairs back here. Of course, the TV's here in a televator. Big bar area or island area. Lots of counter space, really.
Lots of counter space.
And you've got this sectional over here with no recliners. And up front here, you have a step down bedroom. They refill propane tanks here. Tennis, pickleball courts. There's 2 of them. Up here by the gate is the store, office area, and It's a nice pool area. So up here by the pool, this really nice play area. Kids are obviously enjoying. This is Alpine Lake. Has a water feature, obviously. Little fountain. They rent rowboats. They don't allow any motors on this lake. They have a restaurant right here in the park, Lou's on the lake. With a nice menu. Nice outdoor seating here at Lou's. They have kayak and canoe rentals. Alpine Lake, 1,000 Trails, has 499 sites, including tent sites. So it's a relatively big park. It's a pretty big lake because it goes around this point. And you can see it over there too. Good sized lake. And like I said, no motorboats, no gas engines. Well, I say it goes around this point. I think there's a bridge up here I have to cross. But yeah, seen a lot of people fishing here. I didn't see anyone catch anything, but I haven't sat there and watched them either. I've driven by. It's a busy place. It's a busy place just outside of Saratoga Springs, New York. You know, north of Albany. So right up the Northway, 87. So that's the park side, and we're still in the park, of course, going up between these two bodies of water. And over there, if you can see, there are homes over there, so that's private. And there's a couple of guys, I don't know if you can see it, out there in a boat. There they are. I catch them on the phone here. My Osmo Pocket 3 doesn't zoom that far. They have a theme going in this Class C escapade. There's a Cheshire Cat. Johnny Depp is the Mad Hatter. And I'm going to assume those are from that movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Let's see what's on the back. I'm not going to go through their site and look at the other side. Oh, yeah, it's the rabbit. Alice's rabbit. It's a cute one. Huh? Another bathhouse between the ponds here. So here's the bridge. You have to come through with an RV if you're going to the back. That's a cool annual site. Look at this area here. So there's the bridge. I just came down along that shore. You can see over there beyond the water feature, the water fountain, the brown building, that is the restaurant. You can see all the campers along the lake here. And you can see this little cove of campers down here. Just in case you're wondering, yeah, we drove down. Jackie came with me, drove down to the festivities. And after we looked at everything we wanted to look at, she took the truck back. And I'm making this hike around the pond to bring you a guided tour of Alpine Lake Campground. Happy to do it. Maybe you'll see this and say, hey, you know, we've always wanted to see Saratoga Springs. Not too far from Lake George, really. And maybe you'd want to stay here. Maybe you have family in this area. We do. And we've got another bridge here that's much wider than the first one. See, they have a little waterfall over here. Kind of hard to see through the shrubbery that crosses under the road here. And then it drains out into the lake. Another bathhouse here. Bathrooms. And we're coming out to Powerline Road where we are. I didn't walk the whole park. I mean, I just wanted to show you what the park was all about. Give you some information. You can base your decision to stay here if you ever decide to be in this area and need a place to overnight or stay for a week or whatever. Yep, that's the other way, but we're going this way. Coming up on our site, there's B. I like being on the power lines. I like the fact that they put us here because we use Starlink. and that's very important to us. Please join us next week as we move to beautiful New Hampshire and stay at Sandy Beach Campground. Jackie and I truly appreciate taking you along on our journeys. We truly hope you're having as much fun as we are. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe. And also, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when new material hits our channel. From Rohn and Jacki at HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road, have a great day and thanks for watching.